Hello, Kevin Richards here with Thomas All Things Automotive. Going to take some time today to show you a 2016 Hyundai Santa Fe SE. One really nice feature here with this SE is these Hyundai Santa Fe's now have the option of third row seating, which this particular vehicle does have, as well as many other amenities and options which we'll go through in this video. But first, just looking at it from the front, you can see a very sleek, stylish design. You got you got high intensity headlamps up top. You have halogen fog lights at the bottom. Got some chrome grille inserts there with some wraparound. Very attractive front end look to the car. We'll come around here to the side. The SE gives you kind of a charcoal gray painted surface on a 5-spoke wheel, which is nice, sets the car off. Also, as you can see here, it has some Kumho tires. These tires are like new. They're probably about 7 or 8 30-seconds. The rotor's been resurfaced, has a nice thick brake pad. One thing we pride ourselves here on Thomas is to do a used car mechanical inspection report on all our vehicles prior to listing them for sale. You can find that report signed off by the mechanic that did the inspection in the glove box of each of our vehicles. So please, if you stop by or ask your sales associate to show that to you. Right now you're looking in at the passenger side and the interior. As you can see, it has a light cloth interior on the seats, as well as a dark charcoal carpeting. 2 sport bucket seats with a full console in the middle and a floor shift. Manual adjustment here on the passenger side. Go ahead and open up the rear just so you can see the second row offers plenty of leg, hip, and shoulder room for your second row occupants. Also free of any rips or tears. Also can say that this vehicle is odorless. The previous owner was not a smoker. And when we get back to the back area, I'll show you the 7-passenger aspect of this vehicle. Also just want to focus in on this rear tire as well. As you can see, it's a matching Kumho. Same 7/8, actually about 8 30-seconds on the tread. Nice scuff-free wheel there. We'll continue our way around to the back. On the back here, they don't give any SE badging to let you know the trim, but they do show you the all-wheel drive, so you do know this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. And we'll go ahead and pop the hatch here, so again, you can see you do have your 7-passenger seating ability right now. Of course, obviously, these seats will fold down. You just pull that tether strap. They snap right down. So if you don't need the 7-passenger, you can go ahead and give yourself extra cargo room. A couple other features back here in the back, besides a nice little area where you have your jack, and as you can see, a little place to stow away some cargo. You do have a 12-volt power outlet right here on the right side. You got your latch system for your child seat anchors. So if you can zoom in over here, the camera in over here, as you can see, you have rear climate controls there for the rear occupants as well, which is nice. They actually give the 3rd passenger the option of setting. It's rare for a car to do that. Usually the 2nd row passengers are the ones that have all the rear control. In this car, they give the third seat passenger. Anybody that's riding in the 3rd seat ought to have something. So we'll give them option to make themselves comfortable. We'll continue around here. Just want to show you again another matching Kumho tire, same 7 8 30-seconds tread depth, and we'll go ahead and now show you the interior from the driver's side. And again, you know, just like the passenger side, but we like to give you all angles, and as you can see, free of any rips or tears. Continue one last door here to open. It's the driver's door. And one thing that's different, as you can see on the driver's side than the passenger, is you do have a full power seat here on the driver's side, which is nice. There's tons of other amenities in this car. And probably the best way to go over them with you is just to go ahead and jump behind the wheel. I'll go over the controls, show you what it's like to be behind the wheel of this vehicle. On the control side, we'll start on the door here, where you'll find your usual placement of your power windows, your power locks, and your power mirror switches. I'm going to climb into the vehicle here. I just want to show you the key. We have 2 keys with this vehicle, as you can see. You have your power hatch release, your power locks right there. It's a switchblade key, so we're going to go ahead and pop the key out and start the engine up. Just wanted to show you, as you can see, this vehicle has 20,774 miles. We're going to go ahead and go with the controls, and we're going to start here on the left. Over here you'll see a bunch of different buttons. First one is your dimmer switch. It can dim out your cluster or your interior lights. This is your downhill descent control button. Actually will change the shift points of your transmission when you're coming downhill to help the engine compression hold you back, so you don't have to use your brakes as much. It's your traction control button, which is on all the time, but you can turn it off if you'd like. Down below here is the eco button. They actually have a same way the transmission changes its shift points when you're coming down the hill. It'll change them for when you're on highway travel to give you optimum fuel mileage. This button here is a really nice one. This is actually a 4-wheel drive lock button. Most all-wheel drive vehicles, only the computer or the engine controller will determine when, or by wheel slippage, when you're in or not in all-wheel drive. In this particular vehicle, they give you the option to lock it into all-wheel drive if you choose to do so. Got 2 stem switches here on this car. The first one, as you can see, is your headlamps, so you can turn it on. You have an automatic setting there, so you can have set it and forget it headlamps. Also, these are your fog light buttons here in the middle. It's your turn signal as well as your high beam. Over on the right is where you'll find your wiper and washers, both front and rear. That is that stem switch. To the left on the steering wheel is where you'll find your audio controls. To the right of the steering wheel is where you will find your, looks like your heated steering wheel as well as your cruise control. To the bottom left is where you'll find your Bluetooth buttons. And to the bottom right of the steering wheel is where you'll find your buttons to navigate your in-vehicle driver control settings, which will be shown in that window right there. Customizable preferences for every driver. Over here you'll see this is Hyundai standard radio, AM, FM satellite radio with the typical controls. As you can see, there is a CD player on this vehicle as well, which is becoming a little bit of a fleeting option. Down below here is where you'll find your climate control. As you can see, we got the heat cranking right now. And down below that is where you'll find your fan speeds and some more climate control options. As you can see down there in between, you actually have 2 more 12-volt power outlets, as well as your USB and auxiliary input buttons. Let me see if I can flip that door up here. You can see there's your auxiliary audio input as well as your USB. So all your connectivity is down there in the lower console. One last feature here, as you can see, you have heated cloth seats, driver and passenger. Those buttons are on the floor console as well. And of course you have your standard floor shift with your manual ability to select which gear you're in with the manual shift mode down there in drive. 2 large cup holders here in the console, as well as a full door in here, and this removable tray, as you can see, will come out, gives you a nice deep well to hold all your belongings. And just kind of give you a quick pan again around to the interior, and I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood and let you see. I think this engine is a 6-cylinder, and I just want to let you see what that looks like. So the hood release is right here. There you go. As you can see, you have a very clean, no corrosion on the battery terminals. It's nice and quiet. Engine compartment here, free of any exhaust leaks, free of any fluid leaks. So just wanted to be able to show you what that looks like. Get you a little quick look underneath the hood there. Looks like a new one. Next part of this video, we're just going to do a real quick walk around. We'd like to show you any minor imperfections this vehicle may have. It is used. You can expect some. But we try to get them as clean as possible. This one is very much that way. As we work our way back to fender, I actually think that's some dirt there that will come off. I think the bird might have got it on its way in to get its picture taken today. Just a little bit of dust down there. Nothing really to speak of. A little more fine dust there as well. Very clean back this driver's side. I don't notice any dents, scratches, no paint chips even. A bit of dirt there as well. It's pretty good. Oh, a little tiny, I mean, I'm getting kind of picky here, but here's 2. They've been touched up, pretty close to matching paint. A couple little fine scratches down the front here, or rear here as well. A couple more that have been touched up here in the back. It's very typical to have a little bit of damage here on the top part of this rear fascia due to loading and unloading cargo. Kind of a common type thing, but just wanted to kind of show you those little marks. Get a good shot down here of the passenger side. See if we have anything to speak of. Primarily looking for dents. Looks like I don't know if we got a little, no, just a little tire shine. It looks pretty good, guys. Don't really notice much of anything. A couple of very tiny small chips there on that mirror cover. And then when we get up to the front, we are going to find a couple stone chips here, and here. Front of the vehicle is going to catch the stones. So just a little cluster of very small stone chips. But that's it, guys. I didn't really notice a dent or other than that rear bumper cover, a couple little scratches. So excellent clean vehicle, 2016, like new, great value over buying a new one. Like I say, 7-passenger economical SUV for your family. If you're interested in this vehicle, please give us a call. You can contact us a couple different ways, either via the web at www.thomasata.com or on phone at 717-485-4224. I appreciate your time watching this video today. Again, my name is Kevin, and I hope you have a great day.